Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's just over a week after the epic half marathon with 13 kilograms on my back, and I've had a few people say, "What was the point of the rucksack on your back? Why do that? Why put yourself through that?" And those asking included my wife and close family, and they had a good point actually. But here's the reason. It's pure and simple ones actually. Some are personal, some are not so personal. Some are driven by necessity for other people. So first and foremost, as many know, I lost my sister when she was 13 years old and I was 18. She was dying all through those years up till I was 18, and it messed me up, messed my education up, messed my head up. And I didn't really have anyone to scrape me up off the floor, because that's what it felt like at the time, to get me through it. So I relied on sometimes alcohol, and that was about it, and some poor decisions really about behaviours and stuff like that. That kind of haunted me for quite a few years. Found my faith, which was my saving grace, forgive the pun. It really did save me. It healed me of a lot of wounds, a lot of anger, a lot of angst towards the world and towards God, if he existed, which I believe he does now. But yeah, so that's where I got to this point. So I've kind of been like carried metaphorically with that weight around my back. I kind of see that as Jesus has carried me through that situation and out the other side. So that's what the rucksack showed. Also, you know what? All young people or anyone going through life-limiting, life-ending diseases or sicknesses, they don't have any, they have to carry that weight, that burden themselves, and that's a sort of like a metaphor for that as well. And then Alexander Divine Children's Hospice, what they do is phenomenal. When people are in their worst place, young people facing the end of their life, and their poor families have to negotiate that with them. They provide a place of sanctuary, a place of peace, a place of love, a place of preparation. It's a whole lot better than being stuck on a ward in the NHS. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just say it's going to be a better location. And the last bit, I worked in security for 10 years, and I worked with some incredible people in there, many of whom were ex-paras, ex-marines, some Foreign Legion guys, and they'd often done that. They'd carried big weight on their back for long periods of time, and I wanted to see if I could do it. There's a part of me that regrets not ever going through that when I left school, but I wasn't at the right headspace to have done that. I would have failed it, unfortunately. So the half marathon was a bit of a test for me as a 59-year-old man, that I can still hack it. I've still got the backbone and balls to do it, but I wouldn't quit, and I didn't. As hard as it was, I survived it, and actually that's the point of all this. Whether you've got life-limiting sickness or illness, whatever you're going through in life, you can come out the other end. Now for me, with faith, if you die, you go somewhere else. For those that don't, if you die, you become worm food. The choice is yours. I'm not telling you what you should believe. But for me, it's been brilliant. And also I work with young people now, and I push them so hard. I work in gyms when I'm doing sort of therapeutic fitness, that's what I would call it. So we work really hard, but the therapy comes in the fact of the matter that it builds their resilience and their ability to cope. So it's a really powerful description or analogy for them to take on board, that they are actually more resilient, more capable than they ever thought they were. Words that are banned in when they work with me is can't and impossible. They're exchanged for can and possible. I'm not shouting and screaming like a sergeant major. I'm just constantly encouraging. I set a standard that I hope they can adhere to, and I do the work with them as well. So if I can do it at my tender age, they can certainly do it. So that was the reason for the half marathon. Some of it, can I do it? Some of it in admiration and respect for those that are going through horrendous experiences, and those that support people through horrendous experiences. God, I sound like I've been drinking then. Right, that's the end of this. Take care. Wait for the next challenge. It's coming up soon. Bye.